The Languages and Borders Network, a comenius network, is dealing with languages in border regions, especially the learning of the languages of the neighbors. In these border regions, knowing these neighboring languages is becoming more and more important because cross-border cooperation is something that is becoming more important. And at the same time, we see that in these border areas, there are other possibilities to learn these languages. There are opportunities to meet for youngsters. Teachers can be exchanged. So this makes these border regions something special when it comes to language learning. Another aspect for these border regions is that in these regions also lessly widespread languages are important and are learned at the other side of the border. Languages like Dutch, which is my mother language, or the Czech languages are learned at the other side of the border. In Europe, these border regions play an important role. First of all, a lot of inhabitants live there. It's about 32% of the population in Europe. And at the other hand, these border regions are really, in a sense, pioneers when it gets to European cooperation. I'm very happy to have a discussion on this topic with Mr. Orban, Commissioner, and who is dealing every day with multilingualism. And coming from the background where I talked about this Languages and Border Network, we were very happy to read on your own website that you say we need to understand each other, our neighbors, our partners in the EU. Do you think, like we, the partners in the lab network, the border languages need some extra support in order to develop?
My opinion is that these regions need particular attention. I recently visited a city which is still divided in two parts. One from on the parts of the Slovenian border and the other on the Italian border. I'm talking about Gorizia, the Italian pronunciation, and Nova Gorica, the Slovenian pronunciation. And I saw that the border still exists. Of course, it is very likely that after the extension, and this could happen at the end of this year, after the extension of Schengen Convention, the border to be, let's say, removed from that area. But it was, for me, a very interesting experience. I learned a lot visiting that city, visiting that places, and I think that you, on one hand, you are right. These regions need a particular attention.